everybody, I want to Weasm here. Tuesday, November 3rd, 2015. We're back. Episode 181 of Xbox One Solo Survival. I don't exactly remember, that particular. Was it nighttime? Yeah, okay, so what my goal is here today, I kind of came up with this plan. I wanted to do it a while back, closer to the previous recording. Didn't get to, but what I want to do, I think I've come up with a decent kind of strategy for our little path going off one direction. Uh-oh. Okay, standard iron sword so I can steamroll. Oh, that was close. He got off to the side on me. Alright, so it's so hard to keep track. Oh, that was just... okay, we'll take that. But it's so hard to keep track of everything. Guess we won't take that. Skilly. What all was I gonna do last time? Do we have bones? Not on us, okay. Alrighty then. Looked like string from a distance. So we've got some woolly invaders trying to raid our chest. I would kill them, but who am I? I am just a man of the forest. Alright, let's get some of this junk out of here and hope we don't get ambushed from behind. What do we want to unload? I had all this for good reason. I just, at this point in time, can't exactly remember what we were gonna do or had planned to do. So, alright. Everything okay. Our spruce trees have grown. That's a new dynamic here. Where we left off, we were working on this monstrosity, and I hate it. It was supposed to be this wicked spindly oak, and man, it did not turn out right at all. So it's basically, we're just gonna tear this thing down. Later date and time. Am I being shot at? Oh, you jerk. I was like, you know, I could just swear that it sounds like arrows are whizzing above our head, but it couldn't be, right? And then Mr. Butterhead over there. What is on this bow? It must suck. Punch. I should make that punch one. Are we getting shot at again? Again, I don't really hear over the headset, so... Anyway, that was rude. That seems to be a popular skeleton location. We'll just say that. Seems like every time we're here, there's some guys over there kind of taking their anger out on us. So, Anipal seemed to love it here as well. So, I think this might be the original tree that I had left. And we're just gonna... Now this over here was, if you couldn't tell, that's something I did all on my own. So, the intention was for this episode to be kind of like a, you know, speed perspective type deal where I just kind of come in, do stuff, you see it all, and then we sort of come and take a look at it. But it needs to be live here in less than 12 hours, and as such, you're along for the ride, by gosh. So enjoy it. Consider yourself lucky or unfortunate, whichever you prefer. But I did have an idea here, and I don't know how it's gonna really pan out, or if it's any better or worse. It might actually be worse for all I know. But we will try it, see kind of what goes down. Alright, so we're slowly clearing that out. I guess we could have an arch over it. That's kind of weird though, isn't it? I don't know. Probably is. I think we'll just go ahead and unload it. At a later date and time, we may regret this moment in history. I'm not sure. But it took a long time to do that, and it looked horrible in my opinion. I think I could make it look pretty cool, but it would take a lot of time. And right now, I am not interested in that. Is that right? I think I might leave that there. That's kind of hilarious. So, for now, that will stay. Don't ask me why. I'm taking out all the logs, and that one just somehow won me over. So I think we'll come up here, and is that gonna be... that should be high enough. This was a big tree. Again, I have a hard time convincing myself I should take down the huge trees because they're kind of cool, but if this turns out to be what I think it might be, it'll probably be okay. but not 100% sure just how this will pan out right now. Oh, those people's dog is so annoying. I don't know why. Like, I'm all for people having animals and everything, but keep it on your property. You know, I don't need it chasing me down and peeing on everything I own. It's funny because the people around here, at least all the neighbors I've ever had, they don't let their dogs pee on their own stuff. But if it's your stuff, they don't. Well, you know, it's like, oh, look how cute little Fido is. And it's like, really? You know, how would you feel if I just showed up at your house, hiked a leg, and took out some flowers, you know? Maybe, did you ever think that maybe I enjoy the landscaping, you know, that was here? You know, the stuff you don't have at your house because you have a dog that kills it all? I guess you don't think about other people, you're just concerned about Fido there, so. But then everybody else, if they do keep them, you know, like on their own property, they're not free roaming animals. It's always one of those situations where they get the dog and then they just like leave it outside. They don't pay any attention to it. It sounds like it's homeless, scared to death. And it's like, why did you get the dog? You know, they require effort and time. They are dependent upon you. And it makes me feel sorry for the dog. Cats, much more much easier to manage. They're kind of more self-sufficient, you know. Granted, I mean, you got wolves and everything, but I mean, a domesticated dog, they're half of them will get chased by cats. Let's just be honest. So, but the problem I have with cats that free roam, you know, and aren't just like isolated to a house, is they crawl up on, like my truck it sits up pretty tall. And then when you have a scratch running down your A-pillar and you can't figure out where it came from because you take really good care of your vehicle and that's not something anyone would have done with a key because it's taller than most people. And then a few nights later, you catch the neighbor's cat sliding down. They get on the roof of your truck, but then they slide down with their fiendish little claws. Nobody assumes responsibility for that stuff. It's not really the animal's fault that their owner is an idiot, you know? So, I don't know. Then you have fish and they jump out of their bowl overnight and suicide. So, yeah. That's why I play games. We don't, and have cars. We don't mess with animals. Too much of a, I have too many bad experiences with other people's, you know, like animals really, so. It's weird because they always like me. Even like when you date someone, it's like, oh, she doesn't really like anyone, and then their dog loves you. It's like, wow, I've never seen that dog like anyone. It's like, well, you know, who knows what I smell like? That might have something to do with it. Yeah, it's always one of those deals where, for some reason, most dogs seem to really like me. People, not so much all the time, but hey, dogs, you know, like that's a cool guy right there. He looks like he would throw a ball really far for me. And he smells like steak. You know, it's like, why don't you smell like steak, my current sorry owner? I guess I'll take it down. And it's almost speaking of going down. The sun is headed that direction. Now, did that horse get out of the water finally, or is that a different one? I thought do we not have torches? I could have sworn I made some torches not too long ago, but what I was thinking I could actually do out here is make a tree farm. It would require a lot of terraforming, but I think that's Mr. I'm stuck in the water. Seems like the sand is where the water is, right? That's usually how water works. Oh, he got out! How about that? So that means he was smart enough to go this way, but we should tame that guy. There are lots of horses over here, actually. Alright, anyhow, where are we in relation to our little, I guess I should have dumped all this off, shouldn't I? Now, man, this is the red flower factory here. That's fantastic. Because I do, ooh, surface lava. I don't know, I think we did come across this recently. It's so hard to keep all these different worlds in, you know, like, perspective. Like, was this the one where I did this, or was that in the one with the walkthrough king? You never know. Anyway, so that's the edge of our forest here, and that's going to be our spindly bridge. And that is a chasm. Kind of like this strange little marshland here. I think I could expand that actually. Anyway, what we will do. Where is the forest house? I saw it not long ago. I've totally lost it. Oh, we passed it. Okay. I was paying attention to the water. My apologies. So I'm kind of thinking a tree farm somewhere back in that area might be cool. And what do we need a tree farm for in a base in a castle? We've got the forest shack. Just looks like some rundown, thrown together hodgepodge joint. Sapling be gone. Could have kept it, but I won't. Wheat seeds, get out of here. Apples, you can stay. Dun dun dun. Anything else we want to unload here? 6423. We got plenty of oak going down, so we'll do that. What was I gonna do with the birch? I have no idea. It will stay. There's that. We're probably gonna get shot here in a second. Let's see. Anything else we could unload? I'm down to 15 arrows. Good grief. That's not good. I guess it's because we need to make a better bow. That's what we need to do. Alright, let's, I might keep you with me this full episode, I don't know. It would be rude if I just left, wouldn't it? Alright. Let's head out and kind of try to scout the terrain, see if we can come up with anything. I'll save the food. I'm gonna need to craft some new tools as well. Is that a creeper behind me? No, don't think so. Alright, now see, like, that tree is awesome. That's why it's always going to stay there. Till it's caught on fire. Thought I heard an Enderman, but I don't see him, so I guess it's okay. Alright, ignore the spruce trees. They're not going to be there for long. That's probably what we need. Somewhere I've fallen before. Come to think of it, so I know that has coal, but right now I'll just let it be. I will take some words of wisdom. Alright. So what do we want to do here? If this was going to be our entry point, and I wanted to work on the gateway too, was our other thing. I guess we should try to accomplish that. I think that is the final piece of the puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. Is there one in there? Is there a rolled piece of wood? No. It's hard to tell when the leaves are dense like that, but alright, I think we have got that situated. And how far over is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Try to replicate that over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. And we'll just hollow it out. How about that? Maybe use it for storage or something. Okay. So we'll come up here. Needs to go because we've got an abrupt fall off on the other side. Yeah, that is all level. That one shouldn't have been there. Wheat seeds. Never know when you'll need them. Probably not now, but hey. Alright, there's that going for us. Let's get this out of the way. Make sure there's not a hidden cave. That seems to be what happens every time I'm in this situation now. We just run into some crazy tree that was covering up a giant drop into the underworld. Alright, so there's that one. And do we want that to be uniform? I don't know. Anyway, only 14 minutes. I was thinking this was like 20 minutes. Okay, let's end this. I'm gonna do some stuff off camera. Not the case. So, shovel. Do we have a backup? Of course not. I guess we'll farm for some seeds here real quick. That includes you. No drop. Well, there's 2. Okay. Let's get this wheat, and we'll want a this out of here. Cool deal. It's good to know. Okay, so now that's, I guess, roughly even. So we did the two-step there. Let's go ahead and fill that one in. Do we like it like that or not? It's not too big of a deal. One, two, three, four, five. You know what? I like the 7 better, so we'll take care of that. And are we 2 back here? Yes, that's the issue. Okay, makes sense. Probably should have just ended it at 14 minutes and spared you of this stuff, but whatever. Alright. Throw that down. Stuff could spawn there, but who cares? Keep it interesting, you know. Okay. So we got a 1, 2, and then down right there. And then over here you've got 1 even. Let's go ahead and take that out. Oh, I think I see what. Frickin' A. Okay, so we'll just log all this off. And is that gonna be okay? I don't know. Tell you what, we're to 18 minutes here. I think what I'll do is kill this episode. It's getting dark anyway. And I will be back in 182, and we will sort of be taking a look at what I've done off camera. I'll do a little bit off camera, try to make some progress towards that goal down that direction. So might speed lapse a little bit of it, might just do a bunch of it off camera, and hopefully have some pretty good progress. Again, the initial thought right now is that I might come in and do a tree farm in that area. So we will see. It'll just kind of depend how it goes. But as always, thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts. Do you want to see me take this tunnel all the way over to the tree farm and from the tree farm to the base? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Something running through my mind here lately. But anyway, again, I'm not expecting to do a huge tree farm. If I want spruce wood, I don't have to go stumbling off to the, taiga or something. If I want a jungle tree, I don't want to have to roll off to a jungle. I just want to be like, okay, let me go cut one down. And then we replant it, and it just works beautifully. So nonetheless, let me know your thoughts here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Stay tuned, and I will catch you back here for more Xbox One Solo Survival. Camera, try to make some progress towards that goal down that direction. So might speed lapse a little bit of it, might just do a bunch of it off camera, and hopefully have some pretty good progress. Again, the initial thought right now is that I might come in and do a tree farm in that area. So we will see. It'll just kind of depend how it goes. But as always, thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts. Do you want to see me take this tunnel all the way over to the tree farm and from the tree farm to the base. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments section. Something running through my mind here lately. But anyway, again, I'm not expecting to do a huge tree farm. If I want spruce wood, I don't have to go stumbling off to the, taiga or something. If I want a jungle tree, I don't want to have to roll off to a jungle. I just want to be like, okay, let me go cut one down. And then we replant it, and it just works beautifully. So, nonetheless, let me know your thoughts here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Stay tuned, and I will catch you back here for more Xbox One, so survive.